Up front, it's Lancaster and Budzevski fighting the setting sun into turn number 1 at Motor Mile Speedway. It's a two-car breakaway up front. Budzevski with a great run out of turn number 2, peering beneath the 22 in turn number 3. They're side by side, and Budzevski out of a cannon down the back straightaway, completing the pass into turn number 1. Lap number 3, first lead change of the evening. Credit Budzevski to the top spot. Balkin with a great run down the back straightaway. Little shot to the back bumper of Lancaster's entry into turn number 3. Hello, I'm here. Balkin beginning to mount a charge to the front of the field. Great straightaway speed under the Lee Pulliam Performance entry. Amber Balkin beginning to close the gap on Lancaster. Budzevski has a stout hot rod tonight, but Balkin looks to have something capable of contending with Budzevski. Lancaster skates up the banking in turn number 1. It opens up the door down low for Balkin. Balkin capitalizes, completing the pass into turn number 3. And all of a sudden, Lancaster is back to third and in a briar patch. Caldwell looking to complete the pass on Lancaster. It's single file racing action out of turn number 2, with Caldwell less than a car length off the back bumper of Lancaster. Could Lancaster be in trouble? One of the favorites for the checkered flag pre-race, all of a sudden mired in an engagement for the 3rd position as Balkin has successfully maneuvered past the 22. Balkin setting the crosshairs on Budzevski. Budzevski 0.8 of a second ahead of Balkin. Into turn number 3, it's less than a car length now as Balkin continues to ratchet up the pressure on Karl Budzevski. Balkin, a native of Winnipeg, Canada, drove down for this race, blew a motor on the way, had to get a rental car to complete the journey to Motor Mile Speedway tonight. She hopes the bad luck is behind her, and so far she's on her most impressive performance of the 2016 season. 2 career starts at Motor Mile Speedway. Had not seen the 4/16 mile oval until arriving for the season opener on April the 16th. Balkin has completed all of the laps thus far in 2016 and has 2 top 5 efforts to show for it. Less than a car length, 28 laps are in. Top spot contested down the back straightaway. Balkin has made it to the back bumper of Budzevski. Looking high in turn number 3, looking for an avenue around the 26 of Budzevski. Both drivers enjoying their best performance of the season. The hands of Karl Budzevski. 1 lead change to this point. Amber Balkin to his outside. Green flag is out. We are back underway. Good restarts by the top 2. They're side by side into turn number 1. Balkin slips away from Budzevski. Budzevski with the lead. Balkin fighting off Lancaster for second. Battle for second. Battle for 4th. Down the front straightaway, Lancaster is to the inside of Balkin. Sutphin to the inside of Caldwell out of turn number 2. Balkin will prevail topside on Lancaster. Gets loose in the apex of 3 and 4. She saves it. It opens up the door for Lancaster. Lancaster capitalizes into second place. Balkin with a train to her inside, trying to minimize the damage. Down the back straightaway, Sutphin gets loose. Balkin all over the back bumper of Sutphin. Hard racing action further back in the top 10. Caldwell jacks up the 10 of Balkin. Balkin skates up the banking. They're still racing hard in turn number 1. More contact made. Caldwell backs off, and all drivers breathe a sigh of relief. A high-intensity white-knuckle restart has unfolded. Budzevski retains the top spot. Lancaster is back to second in the aftermath. Sutphin is to third. Balkin back to 4th, and Caldwell rides 5th. A 6-lap showdown to settle it. Green flag is out. We're back underway. An equal restart among the top 2 competitors. They are side by side in turn number 1 with the edge to Budzevski out of the corner. Lancaster with a good restart. Budzevski had the better restart, and it's Budzevski out front. But Scott Lancaster stuck up the tailpipes of the 26 in turn number 1. Lancaster with a great run, center off of turn number 2, and he is to the back bumper of Budzevski, looking for some daylight to the inside of the 26 out of turn number 4. 4 laps of racing to go. Budzevski eyeing his first win of the 2016 season. It would be his 5th career victory at Motor Mile Speedway. Out of turn number 4, he'll see the white flag first. Who will take the checkered? Balkan to the inside of Sutphen. That's the battle for 3rd. Lancaster tracing the tire tracks of Budzevski. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Is there anything left in the tank? It's not going to be enough for Lancaster. Karl Budzevski wins. An impressive run, Karl. Wow, sum it up.
This is amazing. I told y'all, I think the first race, it wouldn't be long. One is going right now, and the car, I was just nursing the car around there, and then got my right front drove into pretty hard there under caution 2 times. But you know what? Knocked the toe out, but we still prevailed. I still had plenty of juice left in the tank. So, you know, it's a race by race deal. You're a hero one minute, you can be a zero the next. So I'm just happy, and it always feels good to get a win. Thank you to Motor Mile Speedway and everybody that comes to watch us race. Thank y'all.